In 1971, a nation of 75 million people fought for their independence, forever changing the map of South Asia. But what if Bangladesh had remained a part of Pakistan? What would the region look like today if one of history's most significant separations never happened? When British India was partitioned in 1947, the Muslim-majority regions became East and West Pakistan, two territories separated by over 1,000 miles of Indian territory. It was one of history's most unusual geographical arrangements. A single nation is split by language, culture, and 1,600 kilometers of foreign soil. The eastern wing, now Bangladesh, spoke Bengali and had its own rich cultural traditions. The west, dominated by Punjabi and Urdu speakers, controlled most of the country's political and economic power. This imbalance would eventually lead to war and separation. But let's imagine a different path. What if the political leadership had found a way to keep Pakistan united? What if instead of separation, there had been true recognition of Bengali language and culture? The implications would have been staggering. Today, a united Pakistan would be the world's fifth most populous nation with over 400 million people. Its economy would combine Pakistan's military-industrial complex with Bangladesh's booming textile sector and two strategic coastlines. Geopolitically, this massive nation would have been a major player in the Cold War. The United States and Soviet Union would have competed even more intensely for influence in a country stretching from the Himalayas to the Bay of Bengal. India faced a much larger neighbor on both its eastern and western borders. But would unity have brought prosperity? Bangladesh's economy has grown faster than Pakistan's in recent decades. Would bureaucrats in Islamabad have allowed Dhaka to pursue its own economic policies? Or would centralized control have stifled Bangladesh's entrepreneurial spirit? Consider education. Bangladesh has achieved higher literacy rates and better gender parity in schools than Pakistan. Would this progress have happened under a united system? Or would the eastern wing have remained neglected, fueling over greater resentment? The cultural question is even more complex. Bangladesh's identity is deeply rooted in its Bengali heritage, its language, literature, and arts. In our alternate timeline, would this culture have flourished within a united Pakistan? Or would it have faced the same pressures that led to the 1952 language movement? Today, Pakistan and Bangladesh are distinct nations with their own achievements and challenges. Pakistan has nuclear weapons but struggles with political stability. Bangladesh has made remarkable social progress but faces environmental threats. The history of Pakistan and Bangladesh raises fundamental questions about identity and nationhood. Can artificial unions survive without cultural understandings? Is shared region enough to overcome linguistic and cultural differences? As we look at the region today, we must ask, would unity have brought prosperity, or was separation inevitable for both nations to find their own path? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe to more historical what ifs.